With an estimated worth of $5 billion, Kim Jong Un is one of the richest people in the world. Due to his role as the supreme leader of North Korea, this position offers him access to a number of luxuries. Luxuries that the average person in this country will never be able to experience. Kim has spent a lot of money on items for himself, such as private trains, jets, and incredible security costs. Today we're going to take a look at some of the most expensive items that Kim has purchased. So let's get started. In 2013, NBA legend and brief WCW wrestler Dennis Rodman took a trip to meet Kim Jong Un in North Korea. There, Rodman was shown Kim's private Richard Branson-esque island. The island has been described as North Korea's Ibiza, even getting the nickname Pleasure Island. Rodman stated that 50 or 60 normal people were around Kim at all times, just drinking and having a good time. The island is said to have a number of social luxuries, such as a plain runway, a direct train line, and a sports complex. Considering Kim is known for being a basketball fan, it's understandable that he would want a facility all of his own. After all, while Rodman was there, the world-famous Harlem Globetrotters played an exhibition match in North Korea. Rodman also mentioned that only the best tequila was available on the island. Kim is well known for his passion into pricey liquors. In 2015, details emerged of his spending habits. He spent $290,000 on spirits, $140,000 on champagne and wine, as well as a further $70,000 on beer that year alone. Due to his role as a nation leader, Kim will tend to use limos when making public appearances. One of his frequent vehicles is the W221 Mercedes-Benz S600 Pullman Guard. He's used the limo during his international travels. Kim's version was bought sometime between 2008 and 2013. The 21-foot-long limo has been modified to protect Kim. As a result, its body is armored and also has bulletproof glass. Mercedes-Benz has no idea how Kim managed to get one, as in 2006, the UN put a sanction of North Korea importing luxury goods. The Pullman has a multimedia system and reclining seats. It also has the option to install rearward-facing seats to hold meetings within. Its value is at around $1.6 million with all the modifications. Another limo Kim sometimes uses is the Mercedes-Benz Maybach 62. This 21-foot-long car first came out in 2002. It too has an entertainment system and reclining rear seats. Since it's Kim's, it's also been modified to resist any form of attack. Without any modifications, the starting price for a limo of this size is around $500,000. One of North Korea's big creations was the Masik Ryong ski resort. It only took 10 months for the resort to be built. It was completed in 2013 and opened to the public in 2014. The resort is said to have been built to draw some attention away from South Korea hosting the Winter Olympics in 2018. The Masik Ryong Resort is at the summit of Taihua Peak at nearly 4,500 feet. On top of the ski slopes, the resort also provides a luxury hotel, an ice rink, restaurants, and swimming pools. The first stage of building the resort is believed to have cost $35,340,000. North Korea believed they would make nearly $19 million in tourism per year. Kim is also said to have looked at increasing the resort's area by another 260 miles, which would cost an estimated $8 billion to achieve. In 2016, New Zealander professional freeride skier Sam Smoothie took a trip to try out Masik Ryong's slopes. While enjoyable, he was confused by how empty the resort was. Perhaps the estimated tourism was a little off the mark. Kim Jong Un is said to own 17 properties throughout the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. His main home is the Ryong residence, also known as the Central Luxury Mansion. Based in the capital city of Pyongyang, the building used to belong to previous DPRK leaders, Kim's father and grandfather. Yet when he took over as supreme leader, he made the Ryong residence his main base. The building is a fortress. It's surrounded by an electrical fence, minefields, and has security checkpoints to keep out intruders. Underneath the building is a bunker in case of a rampant attack. Also underneath is a tunnel system that connects to some of Kim's other properties in case a quick getaway is needed. There's also a private underground railway. The house also has a luxurious garden with man-made lakes. It also has a swimming pool with a giant water slide, a running track, athletic field, a spa, a sauna, horse stables, and a riding area, a shooting area, as well as a horse racetrack. There's plenty for Kim to keep himself occupied with during his downtime. In 2013, news spread across the world about a mysterious luxury yacht in North Korea. Many news sites question this due to the UN sanctions. As it turns out, the boat belongs to Kim. His father was also a big yacht lover, so much so that in 2009, he attempted to have 2 boats delivered into the country. However, when the boats arrived in Italy, they realized where they were going, so the authorities stopped them from reaching their destination. Kim's 95-foot-long yacht is a Princess 95 MY. The manufacturer of the vessel, Princess Yachts, are based in Plymouth, England. As for how this yacht reached North Korea, no one knows. While production of the 95MY ceased a number of years ago, the estimated cost of the boat was $7 million. However, a second-hand version of the boat can go for around $3 million today. The 95MY has room for 8 guests with 4 cabins and a further 6 crew members within 3 cabins. It also has a cocktail bar. The updated 97MY model can go for as much as $8.7 million brand new. Each of the leaders of North Korea preferred to use their private train to travel across the country, sometimes making their international appearance via their train. Well, with the private train that they own, it's more understandable. Recently, with the whereabouts of Kim Jong Un being mysterious, news sites have speculated on where he is due to where his favored train is based. When the Kims traveled, they actually left with 3 trains, their personal one being in the middle. The one at the front checks the safety of the railway track. The one at the back holds additional staff and further equipment. The Kim family train is painted in a dark green with a yellow line. It has 21 carriages. All of the trains are armored against attacks, with tinted windows to conceal whoever's inside. Due to the extra protection weighing the carriages down, the trains can only go a maximum of 37 miles per hour. Inside, the train is lathered with wealth. It uses satellite phones to communicate with the outside no matter where they are. Various carriages have plush leather seats, Apple computers, and luxury alcohol to make the journey extra comfortable. The Kim family were big supporters of the realm of film. Kim Jong-il even wrote books on the subject, many of which examine the use of cinema as a propaganda tool. Well, that passion rubbed off of his son, Kim Jong-un. He is said to have created a luxury private cinema. It's believed to have a seating capacity of 1,000. For comparison, the average capacity for one screen at a multiplex cinema is about 200. The exact cost of Kim's cinema is unknown, yet some companies have quotes for building a luxury cinema for $100,000. Another company, Adapt, stated that the most expensive cinema project they've done so far costs $800,000. They have plans to top this, and that doesn't take into account popcorn costs. Kim has more than enough content to plow through on his screen. According to reports, he owns a massive collection of DVDs, with 20,000 films altogether, mostly filled with moving pictures from the US. If a person is wealthy, they're bound to have a watch collection to make the world jealous. Well, Kim Jong-un is no exception. According to some sources, in 2012, he spent $220,000 importing luxury watches for himself and as presents to others. In 2013, a South Korean document claimed the figure rose to $8.2 million. Ignoring the United Nations luxury item sanction, Kim has been seen wearing a number of timepieces. One is of the IWC Portofino Automatic during 2019. This elegant and sophisticated watch can cost around $18,000 brand new. He's also worn 2 Movado Museum Classic watches at different public appearances. The Black Classic version is worth nearly $1,000, which in comparison to the IWC watch are both pretty cheap. Both Movado watches use a Swiss quartz movement. Since Kim was educated in Switzerland, it's likely there that he picked up the habit of using expensive timepieces. When it's needed, Kim Jong-un will get on a plane. His father, on the other hand, Kim Jong-il, was afraid of flying, which is why he used the train at every opportunity. Kim has access to 2 private planes, both of which are operated by the state-owned airlines Air Koryo. The first jet is the Soviet Union-made Ilyushin IL-76. It was first developed in 1967. The IL-76 is a heavy cargo plane. It's believed that Kim has carried his limos within the cargo hold on long trips. This plane has even been nicknamed Air Force Un by the media. The inside of the jet has, of course, been modified for Kim's extravagant lifestyle. Leather seats and luxury seats allow Kim to hold meetings whilst in the air. In its prime, it could travel 6,000 miles, but due to its age, it's a lot shorter. Kim also owns an Antonov AN-148. It's a Ukraine plane first designed in 2002. The plane was purchased by Air Koryo in 2013. This jet has also added luxury interior within. The price of purchasing a new AN-148 is between $20 to $30 million. Whenever Kim makes public appearances with his limo, a team of 12 bodyguards will jog next to the vehicle in formation, all to protect Kim and react quickly to any potential problems. Journalist Anna Fifield has stated that Kim Jong-un got this idea from the 1993 film Line of Fire starring Clint Eastwood. Kim's security team is an elite military force. The members are chosen from North Korea's most loyal families. They then undergo intensive background checks. Being chosen is meant to be an honor. However, there are a number of rules the bodyguards have to follow. They can be no taller than Kim himself. They must have no issues with their vision. They have to have excellent fitness, marksmanship, and martial arts skills. During his Singapore trip to meet Donald Trump in 2018, the cost of the meeting was $20 million, half of which was spent on Kim's security detail. Kim has gone to further lengths in keeping protected by taking around several personal toilets. This is done to stop enemies learning any health details about Kim for what they find in the public sewer. And that's it. Which well-known figure should we do a wealth video on next? Pop your opinion in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe. Those really help us out. Finally, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.